We've been expecting you. I am C-3PO, your protocol escort droid, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. Let me assure you, our journey through Disneyland's newest adventure is designed to be a most enjoyable one. A pleasant change from my past experiences. I am here at the Star Tours pre-boarding area, next to one of the Star Speeders, which has just returned from an eventful voyage. It does seem to have been rather battered, but don't worry. The craft you'll be travelling in will be first-rate, with the possible exception of your pilot, Rex. I'm afraid he's a little fresh off the assembly line, if you know what I mean, but he'll improve, I hope. Yes, R2, don't be so impatient. I was coming to you next. Your flight to the moon of Endor will be navigated by R2-D2, who is really quite efficient when he concentrates. First, an introductory element.
If you've ever dreamed of taking off into space, traveling at light speed, and chasing intergalactic bad guys, then Star Tours, the newest Tomorrowland attraction at Disneyland in California, is for you. Some say it's the ultimate thrill experience, and others, well, they're a bit more descriptive.
Joining me now is Tom Fitzgerald of Walt Disney Imagineering. He's the writer and producer of Star Tours. Now, Tom, you're kind of a young guy. As the show's producer, what were your duties?
Well, basically, my role was to orchestrate the project from a show standpoint. This was a collaboration between Walt Disney Imagineering and the Lucas organization. So we worked very closely with Industrial Light and Magic and Sprocket Systems and our own people, Tony Baxter, the chief designer for Disneyland, and hundreds of people.
Well, briefly tell us the story of Star Tours.
Well, Star Tours continues the Star Wars mythologies and storytelling. It takes place after the Return of the Jedi, and the basic premise is that the galaxy is now safe enough from battles and wars that tour companies have begun to open up shop in distant parts of the galaxy, and Star Tours has decided to open up shop at Disneyland, and they're offering sightseeing excursions to Endor, home of the lovable Ewoks.
Tell us about a typical flight.
Well, it's really like being in Star Wars, and that starts right from the front door where you meet R2-D2 and C-3PO, who are readying your Starspeeder 3000 for the flight. And then you see the droid technicians building your pilots and navigators, and then it's on for your flight. You board the Starspeeder, you meet Rex, who is your rookie pilot, and then you start off on your wild adventure. You're supposed to go to Endor, but you never really make it. It becomes almost a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in outer space.
Welcome back. I was afraid R2 had lost you. Next is something I'm sure you'll enjoy. It will give you some idea of what to expect during your Star Tours space adventure.
Your Starspeeder weighs over 20,000 pounds. Bringing it to the launch site at Disneyland meant shutting down freeways, rerouting traffic, sealing off highways. Maneuvering a 10-ton payload into position took every man we had. Construction went on around the clock. All leaves were canceled. C-3PO took command of the earthlings on the project. George Lucas ran the last-minute inspections. Onboard computers were checked, double-checked, and checked again. The final check was made of the hyperspeed mechanism.
announcements. Flight 704, local service to Endor, will now depart through gate number 4.
R2-D2, where are you? I suppose I have to do everything as usual. Ah, there you are. I knew I'd find you eventually. I imagine you're hiding there to avoid working on the ship. It's ready. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Prepare to chart a course for the moon of Endor. I remember the last time I was on Endor for the Ewok celebration feast. I got so carried away, I almost danced with a Wookiee. I guess I'm just a party animal. Just you, watch your language. And I don't wonder. Mind you, the first time I was blasted into outer space, I was so nervous, I overloaded my circuit. Now, back to work. Just you stand by to activate the hyperdrive. R2, you know perfectly well how to activate the hyperdrive. You put the key in the ignition and you turn it. This.
But enough of that. I do believe it's time to begin.
Star Tours.
Regulations require that all carry-on items be safely stowed beneath your seat. While on board, flash photography is not permitted. And please, no smoking at any time.
Smoking are absolutely prohibited while on board. Thank you. And do have a nice flight.
Welcome aboard. This is Captain Rex from the cockpit.
I know this is probably your first flight, and it's mine too. Well, it looks like we're going to have a smooth flight to Endor, so I'll go ahead and open the cockpit shield.
Hi there. I see they're loading our navigator R2-D2, and then we'll be on our way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Star Tours 45, elevator platform has been activated. Final pre-launch sequence.
Roger, control. All status, go.
ST-45, you are cleared for takeoff. Contact departure control at 120.4.
Copy. 120.4.
45, you're going the wrong way. Stop.
R2, light speed to Endor!
is your tour of Endor and will come back soon. Now please unlatch your safety restraints by pressing the release button on your left. Oh, and before you exit through the door to your right, please check to make sure you have your personal belongings. Thank you.